If
This
Abby says
conference will now be recorded.
if Abby says it's a quorum, then it's a quorum, and I suppose they could change the status of that later on after we have the meeting. We have to give minutes and everything anyway.
It's true, but I hesitate to vote even on approving the minutes because we are
Yeah,
a
yeah,
minority.
yeah. No,
You know,
you're right.
we're a
Let's hold off
minority.
on that. Let's just do an administrative session anyway.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So, call to order. Okay. So we're
Can't
not
do
gonna
the
be
minutes.
approving the minutes. What's that?
Yeah, we can't do the minutes.
No. There's no chair comments. Okay. So when we go over the workshops and we look at the pollinator pathway project, Nick always has the updates on that.
Yep.
And we do have to start though. No, I don't know. Yeah, we do have to
Well,
start.
there is going to be another one of those presentations, right?
Yes, and I don't remember the date of that. Is it the Garden Club that's putting it on?
I think it is, but like Nick is helping out too. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so
But we had a meeting up at the library a while ago. Nick did, and I think
there was one at the green room afterwards.
yeah, I think you were there too, Catherine.
Yeah, I was at the one at the library. We were all at the one at the library. That's why it was a meeting. And it was actually a quorum. And then I think it was the Garden Club, or was it the Beautification Committee? One of them put one on in the green room at Town Hall. Nick was there for that. Then there's supposed to be another one scheduled at the library coming up. And I don't know, but that's something that I'm sure, I mean, it's March already, and people are going to have to start preparing their pollinator.
I think I was talking to some people the other day, and they're telling me it's too late. That because of global warming and everything, everything is starting to get moved or shifted around.
But there's still stuff that you can. There's pollinators all year round, not just the ones that like a lot. Most people put their wildflower gardens in they drop the seeds in the fall because they have to winter over. But there's other ones that come up in the spring, and there's other types of things too. Other types of things that aren't necessarily wild, but pollinate. So I don't know where he's at with that. And so without an update, I don't really know what,
Dark skies, that still needs some discussion.
Yeah, we have
residential food composting. We're waiting for some feedback from the town dump people.
Right.
Japanese knotweed. That we usually what's his name will usually bring us up to speed on that. That's sort of one of those things that's sitting in the background.
Yeah.
Land acquisition procedures.
Well, we already discussed really the procedure, so we're already working on one of them, right? Does this mean that we're supposed to like write up something? Does he want to write up something? I don't know.
That's usually something that's going along all the time.
Yeah.
It's not a seasonal thing.
Right.
It just, when something becomes available, we pounce upon it more or less.
This is just something here, like, because it's under workshops. This is just something as to whether he wants to write it up as a platform for us. Yeah. But we already know, pretty much where we're going, what direction with that. We already did the amendments to the bylaws because we talked to them in the last meeting. I remember talked about the pronoun thing. I don't know if anybody else had any
somewhere along the line in the last couple of weeks, I read something where we're going to be making or presenting it to the town council
Uh-huh.
for approval. So I think pretty much that's going through approval process.
But weren't we supposed to like approve it? Wasn't that we were, if we got a quorum, I think we were supposed to vote on, because we made the amendments already.
Yeah,
So, vote on whatever corrections were made or whatever.
Yeah, I thought we already did that too.
I think we did. I think we did. So it's a matter of,
Basically, it's got to go to the town council and
Yeah.
they'll make a decision on that.
okay.
Operating budget.
I don't know anything about the budget right now, where it is. We were, you
Right,
know, yeah.
right.
And so,
We
I don't know.
We usually don't get much for a budget to begin with. $1,400, $1,500, $1,600,
Yeah.
they're thereabouts. And
I have to look back in my notes or emails to find out what we requested, because I can't even remember now. But it was pretty much the same thing as we had last year. And then I think that they said, I think it's going to be actually approved for a little less than that, but I don't know. Anyway. What else do we have?
I just wanted to, I'm gonna just butt in here really quick. I just looked for the next, like I looked at April, I looked at the rest of March, April, May, and June, and I didn't see anything on the Henry Carter Hall Library schedule for Pollinator Pathway, just,
Okay,
So-
so he, most likely, they didn't plan it yet. I'm sure they
Right.
can.
or
sure.
it's gonna be at Town Hall again instead of at the library.
That could be.
Anyway, that's just
But
my 2 cents.
we'll have to hear from Nick or,
Right.
let's see. We don't know about member educational opportunities. What did I get? I got some couple of things in, I think, soil scientists.
yeah, I got a notification from the soil scientists, but that's on a Thursday,
Yeah, no, yeah.
and it's 8 o'clock in the morning, which is
Mhm.
kind of tough for me, but
Because it's for actual people in the profession, and they get paid to go and all that stuff. That's
Yeah.
not, yeah. Let's see, membership. I haven't heard of anybody interested from an alternate party at all, who still,
I know they put it out at the DTC meeting and in the newsletter and all of that, trying to get some alternates. That would really help if we could just get a couple alternates, because they can be from any party, the alternates.
let's see, that's the thing. I don't know whether we are approved for alternates. I think that we might be. I remember when I was
I wasn't aware that we were. I was kind of excited to learn that we could have alternates.
we can. I didn't.
I'm pretty sure they've put the word out, and so that means
That would help a
we can
lot.
have more Democrats as.
Yeah. Whoever.
alternate.
I mean, we want people to join. We don't care a party, but if they're not
Oh,
going to do it,
I
you have to
completely
continue to
agree.
work. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay, well, that's good then. I didn't know that.
yeah.
Good, excellent. Well, all right. Well, but the thing is, I hope that we find some interested people. It's just really hard. It's just really hard. People don't think they have the time for it, but it's not really so bad. I like it, actually, especially when we go for the site walk. I can't wait till we go for the site walk again. That'll be fun. Anyway,
sidewalks, yes.
I like that. Okay, so the infrared camera, I don't know whether they had anybody check that out at all. Nick was saying that he was going to test it out. I wouldn't dare use it in this house. I know I'll just be like, it wouldn't be good. So
I think,
again, that's
I
something
don't
that,
think I don't think we did anything productive with it, but I think it's been checked out.
mhm. And then the open space thing, which we are waiting to hear from Mark so that we can go on the sidewalk. And then I don't think that there are any additions to the next agenda.
Yeah, I wish, again, it's too bad that, I mean, it's too bad that Mark and Nick have so much of the information that we need.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's, but I know, but that's true. I should at least, well, there you could go on the pollinator pathway project thing and find out what the status is, like where all the gardens are and such. But right now it's just a matter of expanding them and getting more and getting the word out and everything. And so it's really putting on another exhibit and such, which we have to find out when we can do that. And well, that's all we can do right now. And I don't know that there's any new business that I can think of.
now the workshops, there's gonna be no changes there. It's the same list of things that, that we've had for workshops for the last 2 or 3 meetings or more.
I haven't had any notices from anyone that there should be something brought up at the meeting, at least not at this point. A lot of times that's how we find out what's going on, is because somebody tells us.
Yeah,
So what's
so,
gonna happen with the I don't know, wait a minute, that's not even on here. The one about, oh wait. Oh. How come there's nothing? Oh, it is. Okay, the subdivision application. I missed it. I'm sorry. Okay. There's the Eagle River subdivision, the 161 Main Street.
right.
The public hearing is March 13th, so that's next week. We did already have a letter sent into them, I think. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. I actually received it because I'm the Planning and Zoning Commission clerk.
Oh, good. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
Okay, so then that,
I would like to go to, I'm going to try to get to that Monday, on Monday.
okay,
Is that at 7 o'clock?
The Planning and Zoning Commission meeting?
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
the-
Yes. Yes.
Okay, 7
March
o'clock
13th
on
at
Monday.
7 p.m. Yep.
Right.
I have not posted the agenda yet. I'll be posting it tomorrow.
Okay, awesome. That's a good point, because I'll look and see what number that is on the agenda.
Mhm.
Okay.
For
Agendas.
the subdivision, the open
Yes,
space.
Yep.
yeah.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that's the only item that we have.
Oh, wow, okay. So then it'd be pretty
be on
quick.
time.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, I think we did all right considering, but you're right. There is really, we're really limited without some of the main characters being here who are right now in charge of some things, but that's all right because it's all moving along. So, okay. So should we just say that we're done then?
With the administration, yeah, so who can close the administrative session?
I don't remember. Do we vote on this? I don't think we vote, do we? We just close it, right?
We just close it.
Okay, we just
Okay.
close it. All
So-
right.
On to
Okay.
new business.
So we close the administrative session. Okay,
All right. So I guess that this is all we can do. Everybody have a good night.
yep,
And let's hope we hear from someone before the next meeting so we know what's going on and
right,
heads up.
yeah. And I'm going to try to find somebody to be an alternate.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yes. All right.
All right, good night, everyone.
Hey,
Hey, guys,
good night,
it was a pleasure
everybody.
meeting you. Have
Thank
a
you
great
so
evening.
much.
You're more than welcome anytime.